Hi there, this is Josh from the other side. Um, everyone, you know, the three people loved this last time I did it. So let's do it again. Let's review the cards. I've been told that this is all the cards, even though this is telling me otherwise. But two different people said all the cards are on here. So, fix your shit. Whatever shitty website. All right. Uh, you know, and you just, as I say, all these cards are bad. This whole set is bad. It's like two whole cards in the set that are good. Reveal the top card of your deck. You can put it into your hand. It's only the top card. Tinkerbell was one more. You got to go four in. Like, there's a fours matter thing in this set, but I don't know. We're just like flipping the top card in our creature only deck, drawing a card. I guess it's not that bad, but yeah. Uh, you know, Someone wanted to argue, like, why is this a B? Who's rating this a B? Because, oh, I can shift the other Woody onto it, that makes it a B. No, this dog card is dog shit. Like, if it's a 1 mana 2/2, do nothing. Like, okay, oh, I can shift onto it. That doesn't make the card you're better. The card is still dog shit for D, but I don't know. People crazy. That hold on, rated mid. I assume it's mid range, but ass is what it should be rated. Chip, I don't even think, Dale, sorry. I don't even think I've seen this card. Named Chip and Play get +1. Sure, man. It goes great in my Chip and Dale deck. 1 damage, 2 mana, 3/2. Everyone yells Pocahontas is bad, even though it's amazing. Oh, no, this card, hold on. You're not playing this in yellow, though. Oh, no, hold on. I read it wrong. Why are we doing this? I'm just voting with the crowd on this one. Not a lot of people like this set, I guess. Ooh, finally, good cards. We're gonna lose Ursula at some point. We're gonna lose Troubadour at some point. Uh, in race cars, would I play in racetracks, would I play this over Ursula? Maybe. I do like. I do like Powerline. And this guy's name is Dale, so it gets an S from me. Purely because I can run Dale in my racetrack deck now instead of Powerline. Prince Eric, 6/7, 6/7. That should be another S. That's just what we're turning this review into. So fuck it. Anomaly. Yeah. But honestly, who? Why are you rating this a D? Who's playing this? This is overstated for a 5. I don't know. This set is the most. Maybe this shit will see play post rotation I've ever seen a set, but yeah, you just get to look at their hand. Yeah, get out of here. People being generous. This card. All right, let me get serious. Sorry, I've been memeing this whole time. Finally looking at a good card. Crazy at a B here. So this card is good. If toys were to be good, we would need like 2 other cards like this. And I just don't think there's any card as good as this card to make toys good. But I do think this will see play. I don't know. This might not see play yet. It'll see play later. This is a good card. I love Blue. Blue's amazing. This costs 2, and it's inkable. I played a ton of Blue. S is probably being way too generous. Like A is probably really where it is. Yeah, we'll just say where it is. It's A. We're done memeing. And then we got like imagine reading this Rex and then reading this Ham and being like, hell yeah, man, these are both the same level. No, this only ever sees play for like, yeah, I got like there are good toy cards, and then we're like, okay, to supplement these good toy cards, and I'll talk about this again when we get to the dwarf stuff, but to get to have the number of toys we need to make the toy stuff good, oh, we got to slam this like dog crap in here, right? And instead of playing good toys, because there's good toys don't exist, right? Like some toys in the set have some of like the best support cards, but there's just not good toys. There's Rex and Alien, and that's about it, right? Yeah, what are we doing with this? Like, we have this without restrictions, and it doesn't see play. Just another terrible toy card. Like, this should have Bodyguard with Woody. I don't know. I don't know what they were doing with the toys in the set. Yeah, down here. Finally rated where it should be. I don't know. 4 power matters stuff. Again, buffs the power of a Dale. I don't know. I just don't see the vision on this stuff. Maybe it's okay. Yeah, this will be my first C. This is no, this is bad too. What am I doing? Who cares? This is limited bomb, right? All right. So this is what I was talking about. This is a good. This one might be standalone good. I don't know. I'm not convinced yet. You can like a coup into it, and then like start drawing cards with this. But like, is that good enough? It's a 1/5. Stitch is a 4/5. Like, those are significantly different stats. Stitch is also inkable. This is uninkable. Like, this line of text at the bottom is never coming up. Like, maybe once in a blue moon. Because the toy deck is just not there. This is not an A. This is like significantly worse than Stitch. I don't care that we can shift onto it. I don't know. I'll be proven wrong about this, but I don't think this is any better than a B. B is being generous because I want the toy stuff in like a set from now to be good. Like, give us 2 more good toys, and I think we can run the dog shit like hams and whatnot, and then we're here on these support cards being good. But it costs 2 or less. Like even the Aku deck isn't like running. I know so many of them running Nani, and I think that's wrong as well, but that's a different subject. We're talking about new cards today. This is good. I like this card. And again, we're rating this below Woody. Like, come on, man. I feel like so many people just don't play this game. Like, we have Singer 5, so we're singing all the songs we ever want to. We have better than Ariel stats, and then we're gaining lore from doing, like, removing the damage from the songs. Is this S? Probably not. This is a good card, though. Definitely good. Let me, yeah, Woody's insane. Insanity. All right. Another terrible. Oh man, a 3 mana. We have 3 mana 4/4s. Yeah, we have we have 2 mana 4/4s with Scrooge. Like, what are we doing with this? This is on the playable line of toys. B. This is what people gave this, a B. This is a playable toy. It's not completely dog water. Like, this is one I would be looking at if I'm like, if the toy deck existed and we're like, all right, we got to put something here. But yeah. I forgot what these cards do when they quest. Can't challenge and must quest during their next turn. Oh, okay. We did the same thing we did multiple times, but the website's been fixed. Okay. C is probably right. If this costs 3, maybe. What is this one? Damage counter for any carrying a gain 1 lore for each damage counter removed. They're putting this one above the shift target. That's kind of crazy. Is this even good? Maybe. Hold on one moment. Alright, there goes the doing this all in one take. Oh well. Alright, just continuing on. Yeah, this. Remove one. I don't know. I want this to be good, personally. I don't think it will be. 4-5 is just, we're not there. If this was a 6, this didn't just get slapped by Demona. Yeah, we're just out of here. The little one is really good, but this one, I'm not sold on this one. Just another toy card that's like, yeah, if toys were good, this would be good, but toys are not good, so this is not good. Again, rating it B, insane. Tinkerbell, but worse by like many layers of worse. B is what we call this one. Honestly, what I call this one C. I'll call them both C. I'm being super generous with both of these C's. Honestly, we're giving this one a D. All right. I am surprised that people have rated this card a B, because I've been seeing everyone talk about it like it's an S. I think that this is being generous with it. B, maybe. Like, I don't know. If this costs 3, like, yeah, we're slamming a B. But I don't know. I think people have never played Magic, have never played with this effect, don't understand that when you're building your deck around this effect, that's 4 out of 60. Like, even when Magic, when you have like 3 to 4 cards that have this effect on it, it's still like inconsistent to even like be good. But one thing that does make this game different than Magic, Magic, you need this effect to win the game, because this number is how you swing for your 20. We do have this number right here, which means that you do have a way of winning with your cards when you don't have Dale out, and then your cards just become super buffed when you have Dale. But I don't think that's enough to make Dale good. And we'll just continue on from there. I have not seen this card before, but it is not good. Why are we rating this a B? Yeah, like, it's just, is this even better than Lilo? Or people like saying, oh, yeah, like we have 1-mana 1/1s, and I know there's another one in this set, which I had an argument with someone about. Like, only reason it's not getting a D is because I think a hyper aggro deck could play this in the future. If you played on the character's turn, choose character's -1 until the start of your turn. Like, I don't know. I'm being way too generous with C's. Like, that card's probably unplayable, but like maybe a dog deck will be like, yeah, man, I can run 2 of those. Whenever this character is exerted, whenever one of your character's quests, chosen opponent gets -2 until the start of your next turn. Yeah, like, what are we doing? This one is exerted. Does this... I assume this works because they want it to work. But it's not like Bodyguard where it enters... I'd have to reread Bodyguard, where it enters play and then exerts itself. That's how Bodyguard... Or no, Bodyguard... I don't know. I'm going to assume this works with itself and still say it's bad. Well, it's other character's quest. Does that change anything till the start of your turn? I think not. This costs 4. It's like, might as well be $1 million for an aggro deck, which is what wants this. Yeah, we're just going to say no to that. Whenever you play, although, I'm going to go back to it from, that's a 3 butt as well. I was going to say, like, yeah, this does make the Dale deck better, because, you know, their stuff is minus, but your stuff doesn't care. But it's not even like, what's it called, Kita, where everything is -3. And then, like, you could say, oh, but Dale doesn't care because it's hitting with toughness. Like, that'd be a good combo. I don't even think we have, like, a Kita type card in Standard. Maybe after rotation, who knows. Here's some of the more 4 power. Like this. So, I'm rating these cards low. But I'm interested in making a cube. And this is like a limited card. Like all of these 4-power toughness matter cards go crazy in draft. Like you can like build such cool archetypes with that and building a cube. I would be interested in that when like trying to think how to archetype stuff. But as far as for like actual play, no, nope, big jokes. Tag, oh, it's just more. Oh, I didn't even know we had another way of getting this effect, but like, good luck. Is this the one that plays just here? Can't challenge and must quest during their next turn if able. Draw a card. Is this better than a C? Has 3 words on it right here. That means that it triggers songs matter stuff, which means it could matter. Is that enough for like tech? Tech is definitely the tag for this one. Is that better than a C? Probably not. Oh, am I the deciding factor if this gets a B or a C? Wow, it's on the edge. A lot of people are on the edge with this. I kind of agree. This I don't know. Because like it's a song. It costs 3. Angel can sing it. Songs matters. Has the word draw card on it. Stops them from challenging. I don't know. I kind of. We're gonna leave that at B. I can be wrong about that. Shift a character from your. This is cool. We're still missing. We're getting some of it in red, where we can just keep milling stuff from our top of our deck to our grave. I really want like Stitcher Supplier in this game so bad. Please, please, please give me a 1-mana Hades. That's 1 mana, 1/1 Hades, quest for 1. When this enters the field, mill the top 3 cards of your library. Just give me that. Give me that Hades. Maybe one day, and like that'll make cards like this good. It'd be really good if it was a song. Is it? Until then, my heart wants to put it at B, but this is probably a D. So we're gonna meet in the middle. This is the song though. This song is much better than a C. This insane people can read a coup, and people were like, granted, a coup has 3 words on it that I was talking about 2 songs ago. Draw a card. That's why a coup is here. And that's why I put a coup here last time. This is, in a lot of ways, 4 more copies of a coup. In a lot of ways, it's not. It's worse a coup. It's not exactly a coup. But this is... I go Angel on turn 1. Drop this. Drop a 4-drop. And then like Willow 1-drop pass. And like that seems really good to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm coping, but I want this to be. I don't know. This seems good in the Steel Song deck. At the end of your turn, you may banish this item to draw a card. Yeah, this is. Discard at the top of your deck. Like this isn't. Get 1 card back. You can trigger the purple Ana stuff left your graveyard, but you know whatever. Maybe there's something with that one. There's nothing with this one though. Like it with locations, they're scared to give us a good location. Although this has a lot of check marks for good location on it. I think 3/8 is. I think these stats right here are the minimum for good location. For it to be like this is I was gonna say these are the stats for like, well, it'd be 1/4, which I know we have 1/5/1 now. And then it'd be 2/6/1 and 3/8/1. but I think it really needs to be 382. But this card will not see play. I don't care anything about it. This guy is cool. He has a villain. That could matter for something. It's a prince. That could matter for something. I mean, he's not bad, but this is like, when I see him in my sealed pool, I'm gonna be like, hell yeah, I'm running this. But I'm never putting him in constructed. You have a character playing exert charging opposing character. It's pretty good. 2. This isn't terrible. It isn't good either. I know I'm giving everything a C. There's probably so many cards in the past that I should have given a D. I should have stopped, not memed at the beginning. But this is... There's the one song, there's a 5-cost song that lets you search for a Madrigal. And if we're running like this weird Madrigal, like removing damage and doing stuff with Madrigal songs deck, this card is playable. We're gonna redefine what B means and say that B means the card is playable. This card could see play if we're needing Madrigals in our deck specifically, because this effect isn't terrible on a 2-drop. It's just everything else about the card is bad. So like, if this line of text is important, then I would run this card if we needed Madrigals in the deck for some reason. Especially after we lose like Elsa and whatnot, this card's going to get a lot better. Alright. Do I talk about Dwarf Slop now, or do I talk about Dwarf Slop later? I want to talk about it later, but I'll mention it a little bit now. There are 2 playable dwarfs in this set. The 1-drop and the 2-drop. Because there is a 1-drop and a 2-drop that's playable in purple, and we currently have a 1-drop and a 2-drop that is playable in steel. Well, even more than playable, right? Like the 2-drop from this set is basically played. Like people are playing Black Heron, they would be playing that. I think it's a Doc, I don't remember. They would be playing that card, and people are playing Doc. I've sleeved up Happy to many tournaments. The 2/1. Happy is a very, very played / playable card. And then the 1 mana, the 1/2 from this set is... He's not as good as the other 3 I just mentioned, but he is very good. He could very easily see play. Then, just because of the fact that we have 4 playables, it goes back to what I was talking about with toys. Like I said, I think you need like 4 playable cards before all the other like slop cards that just care about the archetype you start to say, well, is it worth playing this bad card for its good effect? And dwarfs, is it 4 or is it dwarfs is going to be the kicker for it. Is going to be, do we need 4 cards that are good to make the other bad cards good, or do we need 5 cards good to make the other bad cards good? But I think that we're going to find the line out this set, and hopefully in the first couple weeks with dwarfs. I think this card reads unplayable, but since we have good dwarf cards now, I'm going to give this an A. Bounces back to your hand like it's a princess, which matters with the dwarf cards. And also, like, if we didn't have like Pocahontas, if we didn't have Mulan, like all the other dwarf cards would be bad as well. It's just we have so many playable cards that have the tags that we want, that makes cards like this decent. And hopefully it's just going to give the rest of the dwarfs here. This one, once the return of this play, yeah, this is On the unplayable one, this is the one. This is Bad Iago, as I keep calling him. He does quest for 2. I don't know what to rate this one, because this one does get played in the Dwarf Slop deck. This is not a card playable on any avenue unless you're playing it with dwarf stuff. But this is the least bad, or the second least bad dwarf card. This is the one that you can most justify casting. You're never feeling good about casting it for 5, but if this is the, I think you need 2 big payoffs for the stupid action, and this is the least bad payoff. This card is also decent, but he doesn't get played. I don't think this guy gets played. Over like other cards in the set, like maybe we could be playing fucking this doc. Like, oh, he says draw a card if you have a princess in play. You have to have a dwarf and a princess in play to draw a card for 4. Like, he's not getting played while Genie's around. We're going to rotate and lose Genie, but we're also going to rotate and lose Steel Doc. So, does this deck stick around post-rotation? I'm going to say C, D. What did I call? I don't remember what I called the other guy like 2 ago, and I don't feel like looking. But I'm gonna say all the unplayable ones are just going in D. This one I'm gonna put right in the same rank of B. With this is the payoff we're gonna play. He's bad without any of the other dwarfs being good. He's bad on his own. Like, maybe that should put him in D2, but we're going to play this if we're playing free dwarfs from our hand because we're playing stupid cards. This one is bad. Like, we're never playing this one. But here we go. Like I said, this, I don't want to call it S because I'm not, like, happy to play this card. Oh, and happy, the name, haha. But, like, this is playable. Like, people are playing Black Heron. I'm not playing Black Heron and Purple Steel, but people are playing Black Heron still. Has the ally tag, has the 7 dwarfs tag, 2 mana, 3/3, quest for 1. Like, this card is good. A is good. We didn't do all the dwarfs, I guess. Okay. You may exert chosen opposing character. Oh, why does this cost 5? If I remember right, banish chosen damage character. Yeah, why does this cost 6? Like, what are we doing? Is this the playable one? Gains rush. This one's not bad. I'll rate it a little higher. This one will get C, but like we got like bad stuff here, bad stuff here. 4 is alright. I'm also a sucker for these 2 keywords. If I see villain or queen on anything, I get a little happy. This card. This is another card I'm surprised. People were hyping this card up. I don't think this card is good-ish. This is not like so many Purple Steel players are like, oh man, we were running this shit in Purple Steel. No, we're not running this in Purple Steel. This is an aggro card. This is a card that I quest for 1 and it comes back to my hand. I play it again. I quest for 1. I'm not ever trying to stop your board. I'm just trying to win being fast. This is aggro. What is this? I'm going to get a question. Play another character's turn. Location from your discard to your hand. Yeah, sure. I mean, probably terrible. Probably a D, like the other ones. It's in steel 4. Like, we're playing this on 3 in blue steel. Like, yeah, maybe something happens with that card. Devin loves this card. I love the ceiling of this card. Of just double singing like a 3-drop song. I think it's way too Christmas landy of a toy. Yeah, what? Yeah, sure. We got a zapper. Let's get some yes-sures out of here, I guess. That's what we're doing. Uh, this is crazy. So I'm the world's #1 goat hater. This card is still not Merlin Goat. Merlin Goat is still, in my opinion, unplayable in our current metagame, in all metagames. The card is so bad, so overplayed, overhyped, and overbad. This card is better than Merlin Goat, though. It's different than Merlin Goat. It's hard to say it's better. The rush, being able to swing 3 on something, does make this better. I don't think it's good, though. 4 is like a million. What? I, I'm open to be proven wrong about this. This card does nothing for me. Like, I dropped it in Quest for 2. Like, again, it's like the Wisp card. Like, oh, it's an aggro finisher, I guess, but that has the option of going rushing. But yeah, like, I think aggro is just in such a fucking piss poor spot at all points in this game. Like, aggro needs like I don't know. Aggro needs a lot to just not auto lose to purple steel. And then what do we do here? This character move damage from chosen character to opposing character. Like, yeah, we have Bell. Bell never saw any play. This is evasive, so it does see play with Dumbo. Yeah, I'll kills Genie. I'll give this a B. This isn't good. This is probably the lowest B I'll give, but yeah. This card, I like this card when I read it the first time. Deals 1 damage to each character once during a turn. Whenever you move 1 or more damage from one of your characters, draw a card. And when you play this character, deal 1 damage to each of your characters. There's if this deck is real. Like, I know people are like hyping the other cards up in this archetype of move shit around. If this card is real, this is the card that does it, and I do think this is going to be real. It also has the ally tag. I didn't even realize that before. Yeah, because I believe this deck will be real, and this is probably going to be the way you play either purple blue or purple red going into the future. I'm going to put this card at S. Insane that it was B before I voted it S to bump it up. This is a big boy. What's his downside? Oh, this is the this is the fucking terrible card. Oh, is this the one that we remove damage from your characters? If this is the same as that 2-drop that I was like on the fence about, this changes a lot of things. I don't. I'm way too. I'll stop the recording and figure it out. Okay, so this is the same as that 2-drop that I was like, huh, playable about. I think that bumps that 2-drop's playability up. So this can shift on top of that. You may ruin one of your characters. Insert chosen opposing character. Huh. I don't know. I have not actually. This is like the first time I'm really reading and comprehending some of these cards. This card seems good to me, especially since it has like a shift target that I think is like borderline playable. If we're playing this, so you can like play it on. I mean, play it on 2, swing with like your Rafiki into something, and then like shift this, sing the Madrigal song to go find 2 more Madrigals. I mean, that might make the 1-drop 2/3 even better as well. So you play the 1-drop 2/3, and then you shift. Then you play the 2-drop Alma in, tap their Captain Hook down, swing in, and then they play Calhoun Pass. You play this, tap the Calhoun, sing a song that sounds like you're singing. This card, this is optimistic A. I think all the supers are bad. They're chosen opposing character. Yeah, man. Like, it's Rush. This isn't terrible. Blurple likes this card. It doesn't have evasive though. Eh, this is probably this is the most like I'm putting it as a C. If he's a B, I would not be surprised. Like this I could see this card seeing play. I could see this card seeing play. You just get to run into something for 6. 4 is rough. Quest for 2. I don't remember what I put dash. This is better than dash. This is the card everyone loves. I don't, but now I just made that other play line up. Fuck, is this card good? I'm really gonna have to like mess with that later. Huh. It does change a lot of things about this card. I don't like this card because I didn't like its shift target before, but like are we playing that Madrigal song now? Does this sing for 5? Huh. I don't know. I'm gonna go with the crowd. I think this card. First off, people were saying this is better than Cat. Those people were smoking crack. But I do like. I'm selling myself on the Madrigal stuff, and maybe I shouldn't be. This is the card I was talking about before. Even in like the play pattern I just gave, I'm not liking it. It's all right. I'm not happy about playing this card, but like I'll play it way better than like a 1-mana 2/2. But here we go. Oh, it pained me. It pained me to hit that. And it's just right. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna leave it at S because I think I've been very like stingy on good cards in the set. And we wouldn't even be talking about it. There's like 800 caveats to this card. I would be putting it, slamming it here if it didn't have these 3 words right here. And like I said, 4 playable dwarfs, tons of playable tons of dwarfs were playing regardless, tons of princesses were playing regardless. It just means that this has to be suspect. I think I'm gonna leave it at A. But like this is close. I don't know. I don't know if we need one more dwarf. I don't know if the whole idea is bad. This is going to need intense testing, and I will be testing this. This is bad though, right? Yeah, this is terrible. Does this have the same rank as the other card? That's insane. This card is unplayable. This could say like 5 in all of these slots, and I would not play this. This could say 7 for 7 dwarfs. If you have a hero and kind of gain a lore, and then we bounce it and play it a bunch, right? Is that what it is? Something bounces this, like maybe the Edna bounces this. They just missed the mark on the super stuff. Maybe they can be turned around. Each player shuffles all character cards in their discard into their, like this. This is a future card. Like 4 sets from now, we're gonna be looking at this and being like, does that mean I should put it at C? 4 sets from now, we're going to be looking at this and being like, hell yeah, I need fucking Shallow Grave. Or hell yeah, I need Crypt, like something just to get their graveyard out. But now it's unplayable. But this has future potential. Can move here for free once during your turn. Whenever character moves here, gain 1 lore. Yeah, we're understated. I like. This is cute. This is cute, but I don't think it's good. This could be good. So let me start there. This could be good if with a lot of asterisks next to it, but we're just gonna say no. Bad card. It's just a lot of just out of here bad cards. Yeah, bad card. Bad card. It does have ally though. More bad card. 2 less to play this guy. It's another bad card. Let's see. Bad card. This character is challenged his opponent. Lose. Oh, loses one more. Sorry. All right. I've been down talking toys and talking about how there's not enough good toys. Here's a good toy. This is what a. Well, I don't know. This is no. Hold on, sorry. I thought this did something else. Sorry. I have to keep charging it. Yeah, this is close. Nah, this is the toy that I run in because I need to put more toys in. This is a playable toy, but like not a good toy. Because I can still challenge with it, right? No quest or challenge. Can't do shit with this card. Maybe that card's just bad. Some more dog toys. Chosen character. 3 damage to chosen damage character. They sneak that one in on you a lot. Nick's loving this, probably. Evasive on this character quest. You may draw 2 cards and choose 2 to discard. Bad. Bad. Let's keep coming. So this card is a card that has text on it. So like, I've seen a lot of people coping and saying that this is just better than Basil. It's just not. It's just so much not. I think people are underestimating this like 2 to be easier than it is. And maybe I'm underestimating how easy it might be, but this I get it has ward. I get it quest for 3. It has those 3 words I keep talking about right here, but you know it has dog shit words in front of it. This effect isn't terrible. The Brainiac deck probably likes this better than Basil. I don't know. Maybe Brainiac likes this, but is that deck even real? Like, imagine losing to that deck. Couldn't be me. Donald Duck. Character quests. Opponent chooses and discards a card. Yeah, sure, man. Do 1 damage. Gain 1 lore and draw. At the end of your turn, if you have 3 or more exerted characters to play deal with. God, this costs $1 million, man. Effects like this on like a 3-drop would go crazy. It is a queen though. Draw a card and choose and discard a card. 2 more cards put into your discard this turn. Each opponent loses a lore. Who cares? I jumped through 1 million hoops to get a 2/2 that does something. Choose and discards a card. This? Do I like this? Oh, when it's challenged. Yeah. Who cares? Like, I liked Flynn Rider. Flynn Rider was insanely underplayed, in my opinion, to what it should have been. Like, I think, like, Curse Merfolk, Flynn Rider, should have been played way more than it was, historically. This is Welcome Back Flynn Rider. This is better than Flynn Rider in a lot of ways, the 2. I'm gonna go with the crowd and call this one a B just because I'm biased to the Merfolk Flynn Rider line of play and like a green purple aggro deck, but it's probably not gonna see play. This is the bad one, right? Whenever you challenge, you may deal 1 damage to challenging character. Yeah, like, I don't know. Draw a card. Each opponent gains 2. Oh, this is. Oof. Why is she green, man? Why is she green? Why couldn't she be blue? This card would have been crazy at blue. This card would have been crazy at yellow. I mean, realistically, this is a red card, but so you can make them gain the lore, then make them lose the lore. I know there was green cards that we scrolled past and called bad that made your opponent lose lore, and I said, who cares? So maybe they're trying to synergize with that, but come on, man. Give me more yellow blue queens. We literally need like one more playable yellow blue queen, and then that deck is a actual meta threat in Infinity. But they just hate me. Hate me specifically, so this gets a D. I'm surprised this one's C. So many people were hyping this card up. But it's bad. Quest. Didn't we do this one already? Banish chosen damage character. I thought we did this one. Cost $1 million. It has 1 million lore pips here though, but yeah. Quest is deal 1 damage to chosen opposing character. If 2 or more cards are put into your discard, deal 2 damage instead. Chosen opposing. Is this a green-blue card? It's Quest. I really liked the other Helga. I haven't really looked for like Infinity what the small Helga was, so if we could play Shift Helga. But I do like green Shift Helga that rotated. But I'm just gonna go ahead and say these are bad without that's one I could be proven wrong on, but I don't care enough to think about why that would be good. This card, yeah, it just looks bad to me. They can't quest till the start of your next turn. Draw a card. Yeah, sure, man. Like 4 for singing in green. Like, I'm trying to think. I was gonna say what deck is ever singing this, but then like yellow green could sing this. Is yellow green gonna sing this? I don't know. I'll just call it bad. Hold on. Can't quest until the start of your next turn. Draw a card. Oh. I started thinking about green, purple, and infinity. If this costs 3, if I could sing this for 3, I'd be all up on this actually for infinity. Alright. I see a lot of people hyping this one up too. You're gonna have to prove this one to me. This card is unplayable as well. Buzz's Arm, I remember thinking was cool. Oh, this is the infinite combo card with Buzz. Got it. Yeah, bad. Each player loses 2 lore. I'm going to put B on this, C on this. It's free banish, and then we can recur it from the graveyard multiple ways in green steel and green blue. Like this is better than Rat Trap, right? Because Rat Trap entered Exerted. Those Rat Trap's problem. Did Rat Trap cost 3 or did Rat Trap cost 2? Is what I don't remember. I think people are sleeping on this card. I don't know. I want to call this one better than it is. I'm just not. I'm not an items theory crafter to tell you why I think this card is good. I just think this card is good. Yeah, Nick is like nutting himself over this. Oh, this just deals. Oh, it's when you play it and then ban. Yeah, no. Get out of here. Get out of here with terrible. Well, it's an item. Move here for free. Whenever character is challenged while here, each opponent loses 1 more. Sure. We are above that rate I was talking about earlier. 271. Does that make this good? Green, yellow toys. Because I can move Rex here for free, but I played Rex on 2, quested for 1, played this, played a 1-drop, played the alien, moved them both there. They don't. You know what? I don't remember what I gave Rex, if it was B or A. I'm going to put this one with Rex. I do think this one's standalone good, and this one gets better if we had enough good toys to go with it. This is I would put this on the level of if we're playing green yellow or green red toys, this is pretty good. I just don't think that deck is here. I'm liking this card the more I look at it. Like 271 is just good on its own. I think we're beating 271 just like the 151 did see a little play last set. The Amber card that was 151. This card is bad. This card then kind of 4 list from discard. Actually, this card is not terrible. I don't know what we're shifting him onto. I don't care to look what we're shifting him onto. Yeah. It's crazy to rate this a C. This is a playable card. Like this goes here. Honestly, I gave the dwarf an A. I think this is A. It's even a villain. Yeah, this is playable. Yeah, it's crazy. I think people are just mad at Ruby and there's like fucking can't get any good Ruby cards. This is a good card. This is the definition of a good card. It's not like a I'm crazy over it card, but this card sees play. Like I played this card yesterday. Well, I didn't play this card yesterday. I played a card that had evasive on it yesterday. All right, we'll bump it down to a B. This card is not good. Yeah, just not good. I need to get some more. I don't know how many more of these we have left. So I don't know how long this video is getting. Yeah, this is limited. Pretty good and limited. Bad everywhere else. Like shock. Perry likes this card. I don't know why he likes this card. 5 mana, 5/5 quest for 5/1 quest for 2. We're moving damage with something in purple. People are rating it a B. I know I'm hyping up the move damage deck, but like I don't even know if this cost $1 million, doesn't do anything on ETB. I don't know. I'm not sold on that one. Character you put the top card as your deck. This like I want this that costs 1 and is a 1/1. I don't want to pay 5 for this effect. I want to pay 1 for this effect. Alright, now we're into the toys that I like, but like aren't there. And this isn't one of them. One of your toy characters is banished. Choose a character getting invasive. This gets thrown in. This is up there. I'm going to put this as C because this is a toy I will put in the deck if we're playing red toys. But this is not a card to play red toys for. This is a card to play red toys for. I think what we didn't get the set that the red green toys needed desperately was a card that sacrificed a toy to draw cards, like Sid mashing them up or whatever flavor you want to give it. Just something like Village Rights for toys, like just sack a toy, draw 3, and then like these cards, all these like if something was banished, pay it for free. Like these get so much. The red toys are so close. I'm going to give this one an A, even though it's not going to see play because the rest of the toy stuff is terrible. But just like Rex, this is on the level of this sees play. This is the toy you play the toy deck for. This is what you're playing the toy deck for. We just don't have enough of these cards. This and Rex, like in some of the other ones. Is this the Fox? Yeah. And put 2 characters from the discard at the bottom of your deck, and we have Rush. Like this card is good if there were other good toys to go along with it. This card is a free card that you can sack to draw the 2 cards to turn your other stuff online to play for free. Like there's good in these red cards. I'm gonna label them all A because there's good here. It's just we don't have the glue to hold them all together. We have the Lego pieces, but we can't click them together. And hopefully we'll get the glue to hold them together later. They're not in this set, but next set. They can't. Yeah. Whatever. Whatever. Some limited good stuff. Evasive, reckless, 3/3. No rush though. He has an ally. This is better than C. I don't think this is B, but this is alright. This is, you know, what they did to my boy Maui Shark. I mean, I keep calling him Maui Shark, Maui Hero to All. He's not reckless. He can quest for one. Hero to All couldn't quest for one. But, you know, selling myself on it. I think this is rated low because people are just super mad about Ruby cards. Card's not bad. This card doesn't get played in that deck I was talking about, even though you pay 2. Let's play. You determine every one of your other characters' match draw. Maybe this does get played in that deck. It costs a lot. Draws you cards, but we're missing the way to self-sack cards. Like, it's just Sid, right? I'm pretty sure that's all we got. This card's alright. Still not enough to make the toy deck work. This is a good one, though. When he plays character, yeah, this is 0 cost. Just another 0 cost, like, just dump it out and just, yeah, this card's good. We're missing, like I said, we're missing the self-mill and we're missing the self-sack. Like, other than Sid. Like, Sid's self-sack is bad, but low, like, 1 to 2 cost self-mill and 1 to 2 cost self-sack in this deck is there. It's just, those are the 2 pieces we're missing. We did this card already. This card is really good. Really, really good. I don't think I need to say much about that. Items can't ready. Is that something we care? Is there even an item that's worth readying? Just bad. Here we go. This is a card I would play in the toy deck if the toy deck was good. I know a lot of people hate it. This is the self-sack I'm asking for, right? Like, this is the self. We need cheap self-sack and we need this kind of self. Like, it needs both. It needs the cheap self-sack so you can flood the board with the 0 cost stuff, and then you play Sid to win the game. Like, that's what the deck needs. Like, Sid. In fact, I'll go as far as putting Sid at A, because Sid is how you win the game. Like I said, your turns 1 through 5 need to be just churning through your deck and just filling your graveyard up, sacking toys, playing toys that cost 1 or are free, and then Sid for game. Like, that's how 1 through 6 should play out in this deck. We're missing that self sack, and yeah, we just don't have that. Yeah, this is what we're missing. But yeah, all right. Someone out here is like looking at this in Maximus and is like, hell yeah, man, I love me Maximus, and I'm like, that's me being rude. I think Maximus is all right. This card's all right. Like, you gain 1 more. Like I said, just the red cards are so close. Oh, there's so many. There's so many. Like, the red toys, I think all are so cohesive for what they do, and they're just there. They're just missing the way to sacrifice. And if I've been talking this whole time about a self-sack card and I just haven't seen it, then I'm sorry. But to my understanding, there's not a self-sacrificing like on our turn card. I haven't really paid attention. I believe they're all allies, so you could say Scar, and we're playing red steel instead of red green. I really want this to be playing red green. Yeah, I don't know. Banish chosen character. And we do have self-sack cards in red. Like, we have I think it's a 3 cost that's sack something on my field, kill something on your field. Like, those type of cards we have. I think specifically we need like a lower cost self-sack to draw card. Like, specifically Village Rites is what I'm thinking of. Yeah, this card's card's just Brawl, right? It's Brawl with upside. So it seems alright to me. Like, Brawl, one of the top cards of all time. Well, not top cards of all time. I did this again. Alright, I fixed it. Alright, when it gets evasive until the start of your next turn. Yeah. This isn't bad. I'm not playing it, but this isn't bad. Hero characters game with this character challenge another character. Well, loses one lore and you gain one lore. I'm sure someone's going to have a fun time with this card. And maybe if... Well, I said heroes, not supers, right? Huh. And you gain one. There's an infinite with this. I don't care to like think about it much more than that. How many different infinites we have with Maui Hero, Maui Shark in this? I don't know. This saying hero and not super. Yeah, we're just gonna leave it at that. There's something there. Draw 2, discard a card at random. Magic, we get to search our deck for any card and then discard a card at random. For 1, this isn't bad. That's all right. I don't hate this card. In the toy deck where I'm trying to fill my graveyard up, this card's better than all. Yeah, I like this card. Look at the top 4 cards. Why do I keep doing that? Where's the bottom of your deck? Why do you have to say mill cards? Let me mill my cards. Let me throw them in the grave. That's what we need desperately. Like this is the mill card. I like this card. It's also 2/6/1. This is way better than I see. People like this mill effect. It is at start of your turn, so you have to go boom boom and gain 1 more. Yeah, this card's good. This card will see play. People are gonna, once people figure this card out, they're gonna be like, oh wait, damn, this card's pretty good. Like it's filling the graveyard up, but we're just not quite there yet. Choose banishes one of their characters. Yeah, it's crazy. Like people are just like, oh, it's a removal. No, they get to choose. It's not a removal spell. I get to gain 2 lore for the same amount. You could have the other location that gets for every willpower for every lore under it for the same cost. Like, oh, but it's not a removal spell. It's not a removal spell. They get to choose. It's an edict, and edicts are bad. And we're back. Oh, did we finish? Oh, no, we didn't finish. We didn't finish, right? Let's just... And people were like, oh, Blue Steel Robin Hood's coming. Robin Hood's not coming back, man. Robin Hood's bad. Bad. Yeah, I had to double check that one was bad. Yeah. Fucking high there, Basil. Yeah, hi Basil is all I can say. Or is this one? Basil gets a lot worse post rotations when a lot of things change. Basil's only really good now as a 1-drop because you can, specifically because of the Elsa Genie interaction of just going buff Genie or buff Elsa, kill Genie with Basil. I think Basil's a lot worse without that interaction, but I know Basil sees play a lot and just to help combat. So maybe I'm just a hater. Other characters can resist 1. This card is bad. This card's alright. -2, bad. Supports 1. Hey, this card's good. This card's alright. I think people don't understand the item deck. I don't understand it myself, but I think people really don't understand the item deck. Whenever you play an item, this card is not in the item deck. This goes from discard to hand. It's not terrible. It's inkable otherwise. Add his to chosen characters. Yeah, this card is good. That's 4. I'm gonna put this one at A. There's no reason for this to be at A. I'm gonna put it at B. That's all right. This is. Oh, we gotta get into all of this stuff as well. Move damage from chosen character to this character. Yeah, no, I'm never playing this card. Character look top card of your deck. Put it in either top. Put it on either the top or the bottom of your deck. Yeah, sure, man. This is the card people like, right? At the end of your turn, you may remove all damage from this character. All damage from. Yeah, I don't know if the blue stuff is gonna work with the Madrigal, but this character quest, you remove all damage from chosen character. You remove damage from chosen. You look at the top, put 1 to your hand. This does draw a card. I still don't think for 5. I'm gonna be generous. I'll give that one a B with everyone else. Character this turn, you may put the top card of. If you played another character this turn, you may put the top card of your deck into your inkwell face down and exerted. This is the good one. Why are people rating this as C? This is the good one. That's crazy. So cards put into your discard, put the top card in your inkwell face down. This is a bad one. Then you turn 2 cards, put discard deck into your inkwell. End of your turn, if 2 or more cards are put into your discard, this is the same. I don't know. Or like mega ramping for something. Play another character's turn, game 1. I know I was just hating on 1 mana quest for 2s, but like, I don't know. I'm a sucker for blue cards. Not this kind of a sucker for blue cards. This card is dog water, but this card, put chosen characters to equal. This card I like. This card people are going to like post rotation. Whenever you play this character, whenever she quests, yeah, it's just 3 mana is going to be the new ramp number. Post rotation, we're going to be 3, and it's going to be 3 to 5, and this card's going to be really good. Like, this is just Pleakley. This is in a lot of ways better Pleakley. Imagine if Pleakley also gained you. Like, people are playing Pleakley. Why are we rating this at C? Am I missing something? Oh, I am missing something. This is not Pleakley. Okay, sorry. It's only at the end of the turn if she's exerted. You get to do the ramp. I still think this is alright. This is not Pleakley. Okay. But I like the aggro side of it still. Each post character is -2. Sorry. Like, yeah, green blue's like, oh man, another 2-card combo that wipes their board, guys. If I can sing 3 things, like if I have green blue is just such a joke, man. I want Baja is just 800 like fucking 7-card combos that say win the game on it. And it's like, yeah, man, let's just run 5 more. Yeah, sure, yeah, that'll see play. This will not see play. This is not. I think people don't understand that this says 5 and not 4. 5 is a lot different than 4. If I choose 2 characters and put them into their. If I choose 2 characters and put them into their inkwell face down and exerted. There are 2 more cards put in here. Discard this turn. Huh. This isn't bad. This is not bad. This is not good. This is not bad. This is not good. This is not bad. That's all I can say. Because you don't have to, if you don't have characters, because you spent like your first 2 turns doing nothing but ramping, then you just play this and it kills their 2 of their cards. Like you're happy about that. It's like a double. It's like a double let it go kind of, but you have to fill this, which I guess you could do by ramping somehow. I don't know. I, I don't want to waste brain power on it. This video is getting way too long. All right, just had to check how many more we had left. Yeah, let's just power through this. With 4 or more in play, gain 1 lore. Yeah, let's just hit some of these with Oh, I thought community liked this card. If the blue move, yeah, this card is all right. I don't really know what more to say to this. Like, I mean, I'm a items that tap for lore truther. If the heal deck is going to be good in blue purple or even blue yellow, like this is a card that deck wants. Is this enough? I don't know, but this card is definitely really good. 10 or more gets yeah, this is Maximus players going insane right now. I think this card's good. Put one on the top of your deck and the other at the bottom. Top 2 cards of your deck, put one at the top, one at the bottom. Yeah, this is not playable. This one, put one at the top. So one at the top, one discard. Now we're talking. And then get an item. Yeah, this is better than a D. This is what we want. So we can set up for. We can go Oswald. This, put the item at the top, and then Ink hit that item, and then we could sack and get something back from the graveyard at a later point or that turn. Like yeah, this card's. People just don't people don't know how to. I don't know. People don't know how to play the game. That's all I can say. This card's not bad. Castle Magic on a character. You may remove up to 2 damage from them if you do. 2 damage from this location. 4/7/2. No, this is not making that deck. I talked about this one already, and I was like, yeah, this one would be good. Oh, my boy. My boy, why aren't you good? Why aren't you good? I wish, man. Like, this is the reality. If they gave us, because like the 3-drop was good. Like I could see playing the 3-drop if we're like, especially like if we're like trying to put something in to shift this onto. But I mean, we don't even have to shift this on to anything, man. We just go 2-drop Cinderella this, and then we're just like shitting out robots the rest of the game. He has the Doc Ock aesthetic as well. Like, oh man, I love me Doc Ock, but the Enchanted looks sick too. But like, God, they just really did not want to give us a good robot. Like we have Baymax and that's it. Like we haven't gotten to the fucking the other ones, but I'm giving them B for theory. Because if they do give us good robots, like yeah, man, we're going to town. But like right now, we're just not going to town. All right. And speaking of bad robots, wasn't there another one that was like up here? Someone was trying to argue with me, like, "Oh, this card's like one of the best steel cards in the set." I was like, "Is it, man?" At 1 mana 2/2, we're not playing this dog shit, man. Even like, just because the other card you think is good does not make this good. Yeah, this is probably something for limited. Like we have way better versions of this effect. Bad. This is gain 1 lore. Syndrome for a shift. And we ain't playing this either. Happy. This isn't happy. This is just not happy. Alert and happy's effect are two different things. This is balanced happy is what this is, but still don't think we play it. I don't know what we're doing here. 4-2. I'm sure like someone who loved Brave or whatever that movie is insane. Like, oh man, my character's in the game. 6-6 resist 1. Yeah. So I mean, there's a lot of obvious comparisons to Pluto here. This card is not Pluto, but it's also not playable. Same with this card. Like, oh, but when I play the 1-drop and then I shift onto this with the 1-drop and I deal 2 damage to their 1-drop and then sing a 4-drop song. Who cares, man? Like, the biggest who cares. Like, what for? Great. Point to the 4-cost song. Is the 4-cost song that we're singing with this in the room with us? Is it Thunderbolt? Like, what are we doing? Deal 2 damage to an opposing robot or villain character. This is alright. This is not a D. This is so situational. But maybe this is a D. Maybe I'm being too generous now. Play insert chosen character. Challenger 3. Yeah, who cares? Locations gain resist 1. Who cares? Resist 1. Who cares? Resist 2. Who cares? This one, these people are giving a B too? No, man. Who cares? Alright. Good card alert. Good card alert. Firstly, this is not a purple steel card. This is a blue steel card. Is this card good in blue steel? Yes. Is this card really good in blue steel? I think what is stopping her, because firstly, she is a princess, so she goes 2 ramp, Cinderella this, get more ramp. I think if 3 arrows was a better card. Alright, so here's the way I look at this card. And I'm stealing this from what someone else said to me, but I agree with it. I think 3 arrows is unplayable. We haven't gotten there yet. I think 3 arrows is not a good card. I think that her effect turns 3 arrows into a good card. Her effect also makes things like fire the cannons better. Yeah, this is good. This is good. This helps blue steel a lot. Even though I said, oh, we go boom, Cindy this. We really still want to be going boom, Cindy 6-drop, and 5 is not 6. We can go boom, Cindy this, fire the cannons to deal 4 and kill something. Like, that's not terrible. I think she's gonna make fire the cannons better is what she's gonna do. I think 3 arrows. I don't even know if we play 3 arrows in this deck. Probably have to. But this I'm putting it at A because I think it's going to get there. But this is the card that has a ton of potential. If it doesn't get there, I would not be surprised. If that makes sense. Like, I want this card to get there. I can see the vision for this card getting there. If this card does not see any play ever, I'm not surprised. I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense to me. They made her card bad. But like, grab your swords dealing 4. I know that's not in standard, but we got to be thinking about these cards in Infinity for the next DLC. Yeah, another bad card. I'm glad other people were saying this is bad. It must have just been that those 2 guys I was arguing with on Reddit that were like, oh, this card is amazing, along with the other 1-mana 2/2. People are at least voting this right. I mean, some people are 13%, yeah, up here. No cards in here. You can't play action. This is a unique card. I don't think it's a good card. Zarek was talking about this being a good card. I don't. It does have super. It does have hero. It is. Yeah, no, we're just calling that card bad. Moving on. Sorry, play a location from your discard 4 card. This card is interesting. I don't think it's good, but maybe. Because 4. This is that 2/4/6 that you want to do to play, but then you don't have a location in the graveyard at this point. Oh, this character's at a location whenever you challenge banish. You may deal 4 damage to chosen character. I want this card to be good. I don't want to make this card good. Insane. Why does she only have 4 ass? Ray chosen super character. They can't quest. Yeah, like they did the Incredibles so dirty. Easiest S I've ever slapped in my life. Hello, Mr. Smee. I love you, Smee. And then talking about Infinity, more targets for Green Steel Diablo. Hell yeah, man. This card is nuts. This I couldn't believe it when I saw this card. Really? This is. I mean, no, that's crazy. This is a boom, 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 boom. I mean, maybe not sealed. A control mid-range card. This is not an aggro card. I don't care. And here we are at 3 arrows, the most mid of mid cards. Like it's 2 to 1, 1 to 1. Like, I think this card would be a lot better if it said deal 1 damage 3 times. So if it wasn't, you had to hit, like, having to deal 2 to one thing and then 1 to another thing is rough. So they have to have 2 cards on board. I think if I could pay 3 to deal 3 to one thing, or 3 to deal 1 to 3 things, and I could split it up however I wanted, I think that would make this card a lot better. 2/1 is just so bad. I don't know I don't even think she can save it. This card, I don't get this card either. To a location for free, draw cards equally. I'll be proven wrong on that one, but who cares? Draw a card and choose and discard a card. Yeah, no. Another card in a world that, if they gave us a playable robot. Fat Cat in play. Yeah, Fat Cat was bad. Who cares? The Fat Club 362. It's not unstatted. 361 robot character. Yeah, robot characters. All none of them. Understated. Once every time, whenever you challenge another character in a challenge while here, you may deal 2 damage to chosen character. Whenever a character banishes another character in a challenge here. So it gives anything a. Hold on. So it gives anything a Tinkerbell effect. Ignoring the first line of robots, the 0 robots that are playable. This is 361. It's understated. But I can move 1 to it and just give something a Tinkerbell effect. I don't hate this. I don't hate this. I don't hate this. This is the first location I've looked at and didn't hate. Here's a card that's like just insane. Just checks every box. Like everything on this reads nuts. And then they put like 3 letters right here. That's a TOY. And just like the robot cards, like they forgot to print good toys. So like this card is bad until we get good toys. And now we're finally back at the beginning. Okay. Yeah. Overall, the set is kind of lackluster, kind of to be expected. Sometimes I don't know. It's weird to say if you want the end of cycle set to be insane or whether you want it to be middling, so that because you make it insane and then everyone's just like all about this set for the next 4 sets until it rotates out, and uh, sometimes you don't want that. This is the set will have the least amount of time with, which would make the argument to saying, oh yeah, well let's give the most powerful cards in the set we're going to have the least amount of time with in standard. But then there's also like power level. It makes the next post rotation sets like just feel weak in comparison to this set. But I feel like they settle. Like we were spoiled with set 10. Set 10 just good card, banger after banger after banger, and then we're just 2 whiff sets in a row. I mean, there were good cards in the last set. Like, I mean, I was more high on cards than a lot of people were. I'm low on cards in this set. I'm just going to change that because that just doesn't look right to me. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. If you've watched whatever 2 hours this was, Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. I did not think it was going to take this long.